Same guys, quad feeded, tough. No, brother, you suck. You hate to see that one. The Hurricane has the best range out of all the SMGs and is tied for second best damage with the Vaznev 9K. Considering this thing is just an M4 that has been Frankenstein monstered into the SMG category, it makes sense that it would have the best range and decent damage. We are going to talk about the best class setup for the FSS Hurricane, but before we do that, I upload class setups and other Call of Duty videos every day to this channel. It would mean a lot to me if you would consider leaving a like and subscribing down below, but let's look at the attachments. Let us start off with my secondary, my 50GS, the best pistol you can run as a secondary in Modern Warfare 2, the FGX Diad 70 laser, the SA long shot 50 barrel, the SA hair trigger action, the 13 round mag, and the 50GS wood grain rear grip tunings on the 50GS class setup video on my channel. Tactical is a stun, lethal is a Semtex, perk package 1 is double time battle hardened fast hands, quick fix, field upgrades are dead silence, and a munitions box. And now on to the Hurricane itself. We're going to be starting with the laser slot. I bet you guys would have never guessed if you've seen any of my class setups. We're starting with the FSS ULV laser. This is the aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed laser with a little bit of aiming stability. There's no tuning on this attachment. I'm sure you guys know that by now. Just a general rule of thumb for most of the weapons in this game, the best way to build them is generally for speed and aggression. So most of the speed attachments are the way to go for most of the weapon builds in this game. Speaking of which, going back to the stock, this is the other attachment on this build that has no tuning. We have the Demo QUICKSILVER collapse stock. This is the aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed, and hip recoil control stock. This is the extreme of the two stocks. The other option being the Demo QUICKSILVER stock. This is kind of the not really as extreme stock. This is the balls to the wall speed stock. It has the most speed but also the most penalty with the aiming recoil control and aiming stability, but it's not that bad. We'll balance that out. One of the ways we will balance that out is with the SAKIN ZX grip. This is just the straight up recoil control grip. However, if you come into the rear grip tuning, we are tuning this bad boy for maxed out aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. Working our way up to the barrel, we have the FSS X7 barrel. This is the built-in sound suppressor barrel with a plus to bullet velocity, damage range, and hip fire accuracy. We are losing some aim down sight speed, hip recoil control, and a little bit of movement speed, but do not worry. Compared to the other barrel is giving us more damage, but we're losing more recoil control. Honestly, the damage buff, if you want to call it that, isn't really enough that I would justify switching it. I will even go as far to say at 95% of the gunfights I'm going to take, it'll be 4 to 5 shots to kill with either barrel. It does not matter which one you have. Plus, if we come into the tuning, we can fix it with the aim down sight speed and the recoil steadiness. And then last but not least, coming into the underbarrel, I have on the SCHLAGER TANGO underbarrel. This is hip fire accuracy, aiming, walking steadiness, and recoil steadiness. For me personally, this script seemed like a pretty good trade-off between all the pros and cons I would personally need. For some of you, you might need a little bit more recoil control, and if that's the case, you just might want to go to the MERC FOREGRIP. That's going to be maximum recoil control across the board. You're going to lose a little bit more aim down sight speed, a little bit more movement speed, but is it going to be enough to deter you from using it? I don't think so. Just personally for me, I didn't need that much recoil control, but there's no shame in using the MERC FOREGRIP if you need it. However, if you use the SCHLAGER TANGO, and probably if you use the MERC FOREGRIP as well, you're going to want to come into the tuning, you're going to use aim down sight speed and hip recoil control maxed out. So when everything is said and done, if you use the build I use, you're going to end up with these 5 attachments. If you need a little bit more recoil control, like I said, whenever you go to the underbarrel, just use the MERC FOREGRIP instead. If you guys try out this class setup, come back to the comments section, let me know if you had fun using it. If you guys want to show support to the channel, the easiest way to do that is just to leave a like on the video down below and subscribe if you have not already done that. I post daily to the channel. I hope you guys have a great day. After this video ends, I will talk to you in tomorrow's video, boys and girls. Pizza.
Blood for blood. Taking effective fire.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Go.
Enemy
Blood.
targets at the
Suck, bro.
area.
You'll suck, dog.
Quick fix online. Rest in the perimeter.
Dude, peek me, you bitch! You're gonna die to somebody on my team, just peek.
Confirming next time.
What's your plan?
One of them is going all the way around. They probably all are.
Taking effective
Never
fire.
mind, we got spawned, which means they can't be, but they probably still are.
Friendly counter UAV is on station.
And you spawned there. What the fuck? That... What? They're here, though.
Locating the next hard point. Get ready.
UAV standing by. What? UAV is down.
Taking effective fire.
Probably would.
Enemy targets at the hard point.
Free fire. Shit at it.
Missed me. Changing mag. Throw grenade.
UAV ready to deploy.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Enemy targets at the hard point.
Friendly UAV online. Hostile mortar strike incoming.
Taking effective fire. Target
Go off, Queen.
And they literally mortar striked me. They literally dropped a mortar strike on me to stop me.
Seven
Secure the target
B.
area.
No, wait, there's more.
Gain the ground. Don't let up.
changing mag.
We don't get mapped. They don't get mapped by a hurricane. He got mapped by a hurricane.
Threats in the
Part
perimeter.
2. Yeah, part 2.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Go.
They're all there. Oh my god. Go, go.
They're not
We're
all
going.
here. I have
Get
got
the
a
fourth at
VTOL.
least.
Dude, I don't know where they're spawning and they don't peek. I have a VTOL, but the game is over. If the guy at Barbershop would have peeked a second sooner, he would have got 1D for the TikTok, but... Like, that was a really good game. I had over a 2.0 KD, but it felt like I wasn't doing anything.